Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the last episode of I Was Thinking of 2022. I'm Simone.
I'm Macy.
And yes, we are coming with you with our very last game of the year because surprisingly, if you listen to twice, we're in a tie. So this is to break the tiebreaker to see who is the official winner of 2022.
Yes.
And it's probably not going to be me. I'll say that right now. I have no confidence.
You say that. I feel like when you say that, you often win. Like when you really say, I'm not going to win. Like,
but this, oh my God, I had to listen to these albums so many times.
At the end there, I was just like, you know what? I don't know. I think I put a similar for a lot of them, but
and I hate when you say that because when you do that, I do the opposite, and when I do that, you do the opposite, and it never goes. It never goes.
When I say that, I don't necessarily always mean it. Like, and I don't mean every single one. Like here and there, I feel like we're similar,
right?
Or put the same songs, but in a different order.
Different order. Okay, yeah, I do the same thing. I mean, I think I technically did that as well. We'll just see. We'll just see when we start.
We were so similar on Stray Kids. Like going back and listening to that because I listened to it after you uploaded it.
Yeah,
so similar.
I know, which is shocking.
Yeah. So I don't know where our girls' generation will lie. Which I don't know if we even said that. We're doing girls' generation.
It's in the title. But yes.
It's another iconic group. We did an iconic group for the end of 2021 with the group 21. And we're doing another iconic group to finish off 2022.
Yes. Do you want to talk about how you're doing before we start? Or no, we just bypass that?
I mean, we have a lot to talk about, but it's Christmas, guys, so it's crazy. If you work in retail, you know.
I don't miss working retail during the holidays, but like I still have to work on Christmas because the type of job I have, which is medical. So
exactly. I don't even know if I would call myself retail because like I do what I like. I have a specific function, you know, but I'm in a commercial retail store, so I deal with a lot of the BS that is happening in those stores rather than being behind the scenes.
I would consider you retail in a way. Like you're not really selling stuff.
Because I'm selling a service.
Yeah.
But, so it is, I'm catering. I work in customer service, but I don't know if it's like retail as much because I'm not selling products. I'm selling and I'm not, you know, I'm performing a service for some people. But same, I still have to deal with people. So it's the same stuff that you would have to deal with.
I get it. Just annoying, crappy people, basically.
People have forgotten about their dogs, so they're like, oh my goodness, I need to get my dog groomed because it's a giant mess and I'm going to have people over for Christmas. So that's...
Because people care, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, care, yes, so your dog looks okay, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's people, and it's just like, knock on wood, it hasn't been as crazy as it was last year. However, I swear people's attitudes get worse every year. It's supposed to be the happiest time of the world. It's the happiest time of the year, people. We need to be a little nicer to each other.
I mean, we need to be nicer to each other in general, but that's a conversation for another day.
It's like it brings out the worst in people, which it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be about like family and charity and whatever you believe in, you know, like, so I don't know.
I just kind of given up on the holidays because, again, I feel like we should be doing that all the time, not just one specific block of the year, especially towards the end of the year. Because trust me, when January 1st hits, we go back to normal. Like we don't care about anybody but ourselves and things like that. So
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know either.
But anyway, I'm doing all right. It's just I'll be happier because I'm taking my like vacation, quote unquote, like from Christmas Day and then the 3 days after. So I just have to make it through the next 3 days and then I'll get a little bit of a break. So
that's good.
Yeah.
That's nice. I'm functioning. I won't say I'm okay. I don't know if it's also these times either. I just get sometimes in like a mood. So I am also just...
Yeah, I get a little funky around the holidays.
I'm also just mentally exhausted for not even just about the holidays, just a lot of things that's been happening. I won't get into detail because, like Macy said, we have a lot to talk about. Just know the medical system sucks. This is just me going through about almost 3 to 4 months of something that has to do with my own health and going through my insurance and doctor's office. And it's just been a lot of back and forth. Crazy. It's not televised, but just like Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez are going through their trial, and it just keeps reminding me how much the world hates Black women, and a lot of it's really sad because it's coming from my own community. Topic for another day. And just a lot of changes are going to start happening in my job, especially for people that have been there for a long time. And it's like I'm going back and listening to old episodes so I can do like a recap of our year. And I remember saying, well, I heard myself say, I usually know when it's time for me to go. And I'm getting to that point of feeling I think it's time for me to go, but then also have to prepare myself for the mental gymnastics of putting out applications for a new job, finding a new job that won't give me as big of a pay cut, the mental gymnastics of going through tons of interviews. And, you know, if you ever looked for a job, you know what I'm talking about. It just takes a long time. And it makes me go back to 2020 when everyone's like, no one wants to work. I'm like, it's not that no one wants to work. You guys just make it impossible to hire people with the little pay we already get.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just what I've been going through. But I know this episode will make me a little bit better. I always love recording with Macy. I like doing this game and talking to you guys. So I will cheer up through there, but just know I've just been mentally exhausted for the past 3 months. And December doesn't make it better. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. I just needed to come in real quick. This literally just happened, so I needed to put this in. But Tory Lanez was just found guilty on all 3 counts, all the charges that were up against him. Yeah, the jury just found him guilty. The little gremlin's going to jail. He's going to jail. Woo. I just hope Megan can find any type of peace, whatever that means for her, find peace, heal from this emotional trauma that people have put her through the past 2 years. This is just one small victory. But I'm still gonna celebrate. Because like I mentioned in this episode, the discourse I was seeing about this whole thing, even when it first happened, has honestly disturbed me to my core, and it's truly been disgusting, especially since it's been from people, a majority have been from people in the Black community. Like, honestly, we seriously need to have a huge discussion on how we protect abusers. Anyway, I'm just hoping for the best for Megan. I hope she has been in the process of healing, and after this news can continue to heal, feel just slightly better. And we honestly still just have a long way to go. Not even in just her case, but just like in everyday cases from people like her who went through some type of abuse and no one believes them. So I'm just happy for Megan. Wishing the best for all my survivors out there. Now let's do something about those hip hop blogs that were spreading numerous lies throughout this whole thing. And honestly, just other journalists like this who call themselves quote unquote journalists. This needs to be addressed more, and this needs to be fixed because this is starting to become a problem. But that's what I've been going through. We'll be fine. We will be fine. Anyway, yes. But before we actually start the game, since it is the last episode and it is the end of the year, we thought it'd be fun to list our raps. Now, we don't use Spotify. Me and Macy personally use Apple Music, so we're gonna say our Apple Music replays.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all been listening to us for a while, none of our choices should really shock you. I don't think so. I mean, Macy, I don't know. I actually really don't know what Macy listens to a lot outside of the K-pop, so.
I pretty much K-pop.
Okay.
There are 2 songs on my list that are not K-pop, but for the most part, I'm sure it's who you would expect.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. But yeah, I just thought that would be a fun little thing to do. So yeah, Macy, you can go first. And we're just going to basically read off our list like it shows us. So like top 10 songs, top 10 artists, and top 10 albums.
Are we going to swap off? Like I'll do my top 10 songs and then you'll do it. And then I'll do my albums and you'll do it. And I'll do my artists.
You can just do all at once and I'll just do all at once.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my top 10 songs are very much dominated by Stray Kids.
Oh my God. Are you doing 10 to 1 or 1 to 10?
What do you want me to do?
It's up to you.
Is that more exciting? We usually do that.
Yeah, why not? Let's keep the same flow.
So my number 10 is Tie a Cherry by CL because that album lives rent-free in my brain.
That's funny you said that, and you'll find out once I reveal my list.
And then number 9 is Easy by Stray Kids. Number 8 is Wildfire by Eric Nam.
That's funny because those songs were your top in the game.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
My top songs would be the ones I listen to the most. So, number 7 is Run, BTS.
Run,
number 6,
bulletproof, run. Yeah, you gotta run.
With that song and the dance.
I'm still trying to learn the dance. I don't know why it's so difficult for me. Everyone was able to learn it just off the concert.
There's some coordination there that I just don't have. And then number 6 is, it's a song called I Won't Fall to Your Love by Nick Moore. That's a non-K-pop song.
I don't know who that is either.
Yeah, I found it on TikTok. He's like a indie artist. He's relatively new, I think.
Gotcha.
Number 5 is Maniac by Stray Kids. Number 4 is Equal Sign by J-Hope.
It's a good one.
Number 3 is Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. I listen to that a lot. Number 2 is Charmer by Stray Kids. And number 1 is Venom by Stray Kids.
Interesting. You were right about Stray Kids dominating your top 10.
They have dominated. And then my artists, number 10 is TXT. Number 9 is Jackson Wang. Number 8 is CL. Number 7 is The Boys. Number 6 is GOT7. Number 5 is ATEEZ. Number 4 is Monster X. Number 3 is Eric Nam. Number 2 is Stray Kids. And number 1 is BTS. So even though I have a lot of my top songs right now are Stray Kids, I still listen to a shit ton of BTS. So, and then my albums. So number 10 is Lucky Man, Bobby's album. I listen to that a lot still.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good album.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. And then number 9 is Stray Kids In Life. Number 8 is Maxident by Stray Kids. Number 7 is Jack in the Box. Number 6 by J-Hope. I don't know if I need to say that. Number 6, even though it just came out, Indigo is already up there by RM. Number 5 is There and Back Again by Eric Nam. Number 4 is After Hours, which is the Weeknd album that has Save Your Tears on it. Number 3 is Proof by BTS. Number 2 is Alpha by CL. And number 1 is Ordinary by Stray Kids.
Interesting. Good list, Macy. You're right about most of it being K-pop.
Yeah.
I think all of it except for like 3 things you said.
Other stuff, but just not as much as The Weeknd and Nick Moore are the only 2 non-K-pop people on my list.
I'm surprised The Weeknd's on there. I didn't know you listened to The Weeknd like that.
Yeah. Not all of his stuff, but I listen to it a lot, and I've been listening to oh my god, what's my brain right now? Post Malone a lot.
You mentioned him a couple times, so I'm not surprised by that.
I think he's adorable. And I like his stuff. Okay, as far as I know, he's relatively unproblematic. So
I don't know. And he hasn't really been like in the news lately because I know he
That's
has
a
a
good
child.
thing.
Well, true.
No news is good news.
He's probably taking care of his child, so I know he has a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's married.
Yeah, she's well,
Are they
I don't know
married
if they're married or if
Okay.
they're just, she's a supermodel, but I don't know her name.
That's fine. But anyway, so yeah. Okay. I think I have a little bit more non K-pop than you, but it's still dominated by K-pop like yours. So I will start off with my top songs. I'll do 10 to 1 like you did. So my number 10 most listened to song is America Has a Problem by Beyonce.
If that doesn't set the tone of the year.
Oh, yeah, which is interesting for me, especially when I continue my list of other things, because like I feel like I've said it before, I'm not like a big Beyonce fan, but like her latest album, obsessed. I'm obsessed with Renaissance. It's so good. And not exaggeration. This is someone from a non-Beyonce stan saying it's good. It's good. Obsessed. Okay, but anyway, number 9 is called XO, and it's by this girl group called Citizen Queen. I feel like I've talked about them before. They're kind of like an a cappella girl group. Kind of think of like Pentatonics? Is that how you say their name? Okay, yeah.
Pentatonics, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that. There's 4 girls now. There used to be 5, but one of them left, so there's 4 of them. And I really like their original songs that have been coming out lately. So that's one I've been playing the most from them. So go listen to some Citizen Queen. Number 8 is From the Jump by a UK rapper I listen to named Lady Leisure. Number 7 is Shut Down by Blackpink. 6 is Go Go by BTS, which should also tell you just the mood I've been in this year, if you know like the message of that song. Number 5 is Hypnotic featuring Derek King by Miles Parrish. I've talked about him before. Number 4 is Arson by J-Hope. Again, should tell you the theme that I have been in this whole year. My number 3 is a little bit embarrassing to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. And I didn't realize I listened to the song so much. My number 3 is My Bag by G-Idol or Idol. Yeah. I like that song. I don't care. It's a bop. Number 2 is Run BTS by, of course, BTS. And number 1 is my same number 1 from last year. So CL still has me in a chokehold with Tired Cherry.
That's fun. It's so good.
Yes.
I love that whole album.
So
I
good.
could listen to it on repeat. I could listen to it every day.
If she ever finds the funds to go on tour outside of Korea, that would be great. I will fly to wherever I need to go to see CL perform live. Hopefully. Putting it out there in the future.
Right.
Okay, so my top artists. So number 10 is J-Hope. Number 9 is Doja Cat. 8 is Stray Kids. I didn't realize how much I've been listening to Stray Kids lately. Number 7 is Megan Thee Stallion. 6 is Blackpink. 5 is RM. 4 is CL. 3 is ATEEZ. 2 is Beyonce. And of course, like Macy, what's my number 1, everyone? BTS!
Say it with us. We have a problem.
We are almost 5 years into this and we're still going strong. Which is
we were talking about this before we started recording, but like the amount of minutes is like
ridiculous.
What everyone else, like all my other minutes are for every other artist.
It's literally 3 times Beyonce's, which she's my second, and it's like 3 times that.
Yeah.
It just always shocks me because, like I said, I feel like I've said this before, but I usually will get into stuff, but then like I would calm down or like lose interest. Maybe the longest would be a year or 2. The fact that I'm still like obsessed with them as I am when I first got into them, I still calmed down, but you know, it's almost been 5 years. It's just insane to me. knowing the type of personality I have.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will go on to my albums. So my number 10 album is In Life by Stray Kids. Number 9, I still have problems saying Megan's latest album. I think it's Traumazine, but that's my number 9. Now, since this updated, I don't know if I should count 8 through 6 because they're Girls' Generation albums and they're albums that we use for the game. So I'm like, does this count? Because I had to listen to them for the game.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the albums we had to scratch because we made a mistake.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would count it. Because is that accurate? For the whole year? You couldn't have listened to it that many times in the last...
I don't know how this works because, you know, I don't listen to albums like that. Honestly, I mostly listen to singles. So I don't know if it's talking about like, because these songs are from these albums and that's why I put the albums on there. I don't know how this works. Because honestly, the albums I've listened to consecutively are my top 3 that I'll say in a minute. But yeah, just know they're Girls' Generation albums. I don't really count them, so I'm not going to say them. But number 5 is There and Back Again by Eric Nam. 4 is Proof by BTS. 3 is Jack in the Box by J-Hope. 2 is Indigo by RM. And it's, don't judge me, because
it's on my list as well.
I know, but it's number 2, Macy. It came out 3 weeks ago.
Just on repeat.
Literally. I was listening to that thing morning and night, and it shows since it's dropped. Yeah. I just stopped listening to the full thing and listening to individual songs. But it's still strong. And my number 1 is actually Renaissance by Beyonce. Like I said, since July, that album had me in a chokehold. So the reason she's my second like top artist is solely off of Renaissance.
Yeah.
Great album. She deserves that number 1 spot because I listen to that album a lot. I do skip 2 songs. I don't know if I should say it. But yeah, other than that, I listen to it consistently and in order, except for 2. People can probably guess which 2. I'll say 1. I don't care. I do skip Plastic Off the Sofa. It's just not for me. And Precious is like, oh, Simone, maybe it's not for you because you're not in love. And I'm like, whatever, girl, shut up. Love you, but I don't care. But yeah, those are our replays, guys. Our little raps. Yeah. Let us know what yours are. Maybe we'll make a playlist on our Spotify.
Yeah.
But let's get into the episode, shall we, Macy?
Yes.
I get to take a break from the talking. I'm excited.
I don't feel like I do as thorough of a job as researching as you do, but I have quite a few. I have more group facts than I usually do. So okay. I'm doing well there. And there are quite a few of them. So
did you talk about any of the drama? I know there's like little drama with Girls' Generation.
No. I don't really do drama. You know that.
Sometimes drama's fun.
Yeah, but I don't like talking about drama when I don't know the full scope of things. And it was just like, I don't know. I don't know where to find. I don't do Twitter. I don't know where to find like how, to like research drama in order to talk about it. So feel free to insert drama if you would like to, but I don't have any.
About the drama of the one girl that's not there anymore. Since I don't know much about Girls' Generation, it is limited. So if there's any Girls' Generation fans out there, they can, always let us know more. But I do know a snippet.
Yeah, all I know is her name is Jessica, and I have the date that she left on, and her company's reason for her leaving is that she wanted to pursue her fashion career. So that's all I really know. And I think I did see like one tweet from her saying that she was sad that they made her leave because she just wanted to pursue other things. Like she couldn't do both. So that's all I really know about it.
Yeah. I don't know much about it either as far as the reason, but I do know she wrote a book. Well, I don't know if she actually wrote it or had like ghostwriters. What is it called? I think it's called Shine. And it's basically like I I don't want, it's not, because it's fiction, but like a lot of fans from what I listen to that are fans of Girls' Generation and know her speculate it's like a little bit of a snippet of like her time being there, because it's about like a Korean American who like gets picked up to be in a K-pop group. And if you've read the book, some people are trying to figure out which characters represent like which like members of Girls' Generation, because I guess there's some like tiny sneak peek drama of like things that happen, some Mean Girl stuff, all that. Maybe some romance with another group, like one of the boy groups, all that stuff. That's really the only drama I was talking about, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any info on that.
Which is not like it, I'm sure this happens like a lot more than we think in these groups.
Yeah.
But no one ever wants to talk about it. It's fine.
Sure. They're all, people don't get along sometimes, like you can be a bad person and be in these groups, and like I think you've said this in the past, it's a bunch of young, very pretty people. Like I'm sure they're dating. Like you're silly if you think they're not.
Exactly. And like at the end of the day, this is like your job. So a lot of them treat each other like coworkers. It's very rare that you're going to like everyone in the group. Not saying there aren't groups that really form bonds and are like families, but that's not for every group.
Exactly.
Or like I know from SM, just real quick, because they're also from SM. I think I saw a clip, or maybe when I was watching Youngji's YouTube video, she had Key from SHINee on there, and he was actually pretty open about it and expressed like at the end of the day, like when companies are like, oh, we're all a family here, it's bullcrap. Like I'm here to do a job. We're all co-workers. Y'all aren't my family. Which I don't blame him.
One of them, right? I don't think I wrote it down. One of them was either in a relationship or still is in a relationship with someone from 2PM. I didn't write it down because I don't. Almost every single one of them on their K profiles have who they have dated in the past, and I'm like, I don't really care. So, but anywho,
you're good.
Okay. If at any time you remember drama, you're welcome to insert. But I didn't write any of it down because,
That was really just it. I don't know much about them.
Yeah. Okay, so Girls' Generation, also known as SNSD. So sometimes I will refer to them as that just because it's a little easier to say, or Girls' Generation, just don't mind me. Which
used to confuse me because I thought there were two different groups.
Yeah.
It took me a very long time to realize SNSD and Girls' Generation was the same group, because I guess SNSD is like the abbreviation of the Hangul of the group.
Right. I spent a minute trying to figure out what it meant, and it doesn't really mean it. Like, it's not an acronym. It's just kind of like shortened, like how to say Girls' Generation. But
in Korean, though, right? It's short. Yeah.
Yes,
like if you
Korean,
Romanize.
But it's not like, I don't know like what word goes with what. So
I do. So that's how I know that, because their Hangul is Sonyoshide, which literally translates to Girls' Generation. But like I don't know the proper names for each individual Hangul letter, or I would tell you. But when I look at it, I know which one is supposed to be, okay, that's the translation for S, that's the translation for N. But I can't say it because I don't know the proper names for the Hangul letters.
Like BTS.
Yes.
However you say their name in Korean. I always say it wrong, so I'm not going to do it. But
Bangtan Soyeondan.
There you go.
Bulletproof Boy Scouts.
Exactly.
Even though they don't go by that anymore.
Right. Okay. So anyway, Girls' Generation debuted August 5th, 2007. So a little bit. Is this the oldest group we've done? Or was 21? They saying?
I think they debuted before 21. I could check real quick. I think 21 debuted in 2009. Yeah, they're older than 21.
The oldest group we've
done so far. Yeah. 21 debuted in 2009. So yes, 2 years after.
Okay. So they are an 8-member group consisting of, again, for fair warning, mispronouncing. I'll try my best, but I'm usually okay. But we'll.
You want me to help you?
It's okay. I think I got it.
Okay.
I'll stop if I feel like I'm saying something wrong. Consists of Taeyoon, Sunny, Tiffany, Hyun. Wait, Hyoyeon.
Hyoyeon.
Hyoyeon. Okay. Yuri, Soyoung, Yuna, and Sohyun. And then former member Jessica, who left September 30th, 2014. They are nicknamed by Korea the nation's girl group. So they're very big over there, very popular. They've broken quite a few records, so I have some of those. They were the first Asian girl group to achieve 6 music videos with over 100 million views on YouTube. In 2011, The Boys album was the best-selling album in Korea in 2011. And then in 2013, I Got a Boy won Video of the Year at the inaugural YouTube Music Awards. And then in 2017, Billboard named them top K-pop girl group in the past decade, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also... So as far as like the timeline of the group, in 2000... No, after Holiday, the album Holiday, they took a hiatus to like focus on individual careers. And I'll talk about that a little bit more with each person. And then they came back in 2022 with their album Forever One.
Before you move on, I don't know if you're about to go on to the individual members or not. I only remember this because when I was listening back to old episodes, when me and Brianna was talking about how K-pop has like evolved, especially here in like America. I don't know if they were the first girl group or like maybe the second, but I know they came over to America and performed The Boys on, I think she said, he probably doesn't have a program anymore, David Letterman. And that was like one of the first. So I don't know if they were the first or was it Wonder Girls? But I think it was Girls' Generation to probably come over here and perform on an American broadcasting show, which is like huge at that time.
List of achievements, I didn't see that one, but that doesn't mean that that's not true. So Google sometimes isn't reliable, you know?
Again, because I don't remember if she said they were the first or not.
Mm-hmm.
But that's information from an old K-pop stan, so I'm not calling Brianna old. Longer. I love you, Brianna. If you listen to this, a longer K-pop stan than us.
Right. So speaking of it just reminded me of like longer K-pop fans. I am almost positive now, after listening to this music, that Girls' Generation is the first K-pop group I've ever heard. Because especially the Run Devil Run album, I knew almost all of those songs. And it wasn't because I had heard them in like dance compilations or whatever. I'm like, my early 2000 childhood brain knows these songs. So
that was like with me in 21. So I heard 21 before I even knew.
Yeah, I didn't remember any of 21 songs like that. That's also one of the more popular ones that people like know. But for whatever reason, I knew a lot of these songs, especially on the Run Devil Run album. And I'm like, where do I know these from? So I'm almost positive that Girls' Generation is the first K-pop group I ever heard, but didn't know that it was K-pop. So kind of interesting. I'm like, why do I know these songs?
It's amazing what you'll hear or see, and you're like, this is like deja vu. Like, I've heard this before, but like for some reason, my brain just like buried it somewhere because it wasn't important at the time,
I'm like, I know like a lot of these lyrics, some of them even being the Korean ones. I'm like, how would I know that?
Insane.
So the brain, it's a funny organ. It is.
That also just tells you like for the future, it was just our destination to listen to this music, Macy. It's our destiny.
Yeah. Right. No, it's like I have distinct memories of like early middle school and like being associated with these songs. I'm like, where? Maybe YouTube? I don't know. But
it could be, especially if you were, because another thing that was brought up when I was listening back, Brianna was talking about, since it was hard to like find that type of music on its own, since it wasn't like accessible everywhere, maybe since you were into anime, you could have heard them because a lot of K-pop groups do make openings for animes. Or also like if you use Pandora a lot, and if you were the type of person to look up like songs that you heard in animations, they could have came up since they were popular. You just didn't know the difference between like Japanese and Korean
I would say
at
that I
that time.
started dabbling in anime in that middle school range. So
Oh, hi Bella. Hi. What's up? You need something? You just coming to say hi? I'm sorry. Bella just came in my room and she's staring at me. Oh, and there goes Mavis.
Funny. What are you doing, Mavis?
No, I'm gonna be talking loud. Okay, are you leaving? Okay, bye. She's old. She don't like a lot of loud noises anymore. Bye, Bella. I'm gonna keep this in. I don't care. Do you remember where you left off?
Yeah. So I was almost done with like overall group things. I was just gonna mention. You mentioned SM Entertainment earlier. Tiffany, Soyoung, and Sohyun left SM Entertainment October 9th, 2017, but they do remain in the group. So I don't really understand. I think the three of them do more acting now, but they do still participate in the group. So I don't know if SM just didn't want to. I don't know if I don't think SM does like actors, right? It's mainly just music, or
I don't know, because I know for like say like YG Entertainment, they do have a separate label that is under YG but handles like actors, but I don't think they're associated with SM anymore, because one of those girls was in Love and Leashes that we did, right? Was this Sohyun that was in Love and Leashes?
I have some of the dramas that they did, but that wasn't one of them on my list.
I know for
I didn't write them all down, but I didn't see that one, because the ones that I knew, like the dramas I knew, I did write down.
I know for a fact when we talked about Love and Leashes, I brought up one of them was in Girls' Generation.
Okay, well, I got this information from the K profile, so they might be missing one, or depending on when it happened.
Okay, yeah, it's her. I just looked it up real quick.
Okay,
she was the main lead. She was Jiu and Love.
So you said Soyoung or
Sohyun? Yeah,
Sohyun. Okay. All right. So,
but like that's also becoming a practice. Before you move on, remember a lot of groups now are like some of the members are leaving their companies, but they're staying in the group. Like I know your fave Monsta X, I.M is the only one that left. What's their company called again? I.M left his company, but he's still in Monsta X. I can't think of the name right now. Starship. Yep. There we go. There's too many to remember.
Thank you. What's the X knowledge brain? There we go. Yeah, so I think I don't know if maybe it's just like a better deal to go with another company to pursue that thing and then still participate or whatever, but they're still in the group. They just...
Yeah, because maybe they also have separate contracts that allow them to stay in the groups but not be in the companies. Maybe I guess that's a new thing that's happening. So because there has to be some type of contract to let them be part of the groups that are still under the companies, because the company still technically owns like the group name, all that.
Yeah.
And it's not like a JYP and a GOT7 thing where JYP transferred all copyrights to GOT7, so they're allowed to use it freely, not being under JYP.
I think SM still owns like Girls' Generation. It's just they don't. It's a weird way to put it, but they don't own those three. Like, I don't know.
It's sad to say it like that, but it's kind of true.
Yeah. But anywho, I don't think I actually wrote down what companies they're in now, because I don't think it said on there, and I didn't go further and look it up on another site, so I don't have the companies that they're in now.
Okay, that's fine, because I wouldn't be able to tell you
if they are in other companies. I would assume that they are, but maybe they just haven't like signed with other people. But I think they're acting, so they must have, right? Yeah,
if they're acting, they have to be signed with somebody. I don't think they have like what we have, freelance, where you can be and stuff without a company. I think it's pretty impossible over there to do anything in entertainment and not be in some type of company, whether it's big or small.
Yeah, I'll double check real quick, but I don't think Tiffany's the one that's in a relationship with 2PM's Nick Kyun.
Oh, okay.
And according to this, they're still in a relationship.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I can say them now. I got it. Just for some reason I didn't see it initially, but okay. So the getting sidetracked. Two last things. Group overall. Their fandom name is So1, which the little 0 is a heart. I don't necessarily know what that means, but I thought I would put it in there. And then maybe they're 1, SNSD 1 or something like that. And then
that would make sense since their latest song was called Forever One.
Forever One.
Maybe it's like a shout out to the fans. What's their fan called?
So1. It's S and then a heart and then an NE, but they put it in quotations and it like pronounced so one. So I think that's how you say it. Oh, I missed some of my records. I wrote these kind of weirdly. So, just a couple more, like, record-wise. In 2009, the song Gi was the top spot on KBS's Music Bank for 9 weeks, breaking that record at the time, and was Melon's most popular song of the 2000s decade. And then the second album, the song O, won the Golden Disc Award of the year, which in quotations, it's like Disc Day Song, which I would assume is what they call it.
Yeah, those are like the really big awards they can win.
Yeah, making them the first female act to win that award. Those were out of order. I had them in year order and I skipped a bunch, so forgive me.
That's okay, Macy.
Okay, so now I'm going to go through the 8 members. I didn't do a ton of facts on them, more so any specific like records that person broke, or just their solo albums or what they're doing now kind of thing, more than facts.
Real quick, you're right about the fandom name. It is pronounced So1.
So1.
And it literally, like what we were saying, it's supposed to signify, oh dear Lord, I can't read apparently, that SNSD and their fans will forever be one. That's why I brought up Forever One. That makes complete sense.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yes, we were right.
Yay. Some of them are self-explanatory, but...
Exactly.
All right, so starting with the members, first one we've got is Taeyeon. Her birth name is Kim Taeyeon, and her position is their leader and their main vocalist. She was born March 9th, 1989, making her a Pisces. And since April 2012, she is part of a subgroup called TTS with Tiffany and Sohyun. I don't know what they do.
I wonder how active they are.
But they, I guess they, maybe release their own music. I'm not really sure.
I don't know. I know. Well, I don't listen to her music, but I am aware of Taeyeon pretty well. So I don't know anything about that little unit as far as music release, unless they just haven't released anything together in a while.
Yeah, I don't know. Since 2012, they've been a subgroup, but they don't go on to say if they've released any music. Just maybe, I don't know if maybe they have unit songs and like other things that we're not talking about, but I don't know. And then she released the album I in October of 2015, making her the first member of the group to release a solo album. Next we have Sunny. Her name is Lee Sun-koo. And she is a lead vocalist and a rapper. She was born May 15th, 1989, making her a Taurus.
A fellow Taurus! Yeah, our birthdays were a day after mine. Even though she's a lot older than me, but... Yay!
Yeah. 5 of them were born in 89. So they're all very close in age. So her uncle is Lee So-man, who is SM's entertainment. He's the president.
Wait, the Lee Soo-man?
Yeah.
Is her
uncle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Macy, you mean the creator of SM basically is her uncle?
Yeah. So.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So she.
I wonder how that family dynamic works.
Right. She joined Starlight Entertainment, which, from what I understand, is an SM academy for like trainees. And she trained there for 5 years. And she was supposed to debut in a group called Sugar, but they never ended up debuting. Like, they were planned, but they didn't debut. So she switched to, she became a proper trainee at SM and joined SNSD in 2007. So she was only like a trainee for, I think I saw like 5 months after that. So she trained for 5 years trying to be this group. And then they were like, no, we're just going to put you in Girls' Generation. So. And then.
I can't get over the fact that Lee Suman is her uncle. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Which is funny because, like, here in America recently, a huge, like, news article just released something about, like, nepotism babies. So that kind of makes, I wonder how that works in Korean, like the Korean entertainment. It's interesting. This just makes me think. It has nothing to do with this, but I'm just curious now.
Okay, so next member we've got Tiffany, and her English name is Stephanie Young Hwan, and her Korean name is Hwan Mi Young. She is a lead vocal and a rapper. She was born August 1st, 1989, making her a Leo. She was born in San Francisco, California. And then she's also part of that TTS little subgroup. And she was the second member to have a solo album with I Just Wanna Dance, released of May 2016.
So her stage name is Tiffany, but her real name is Stephanie?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just give some weird nickname for Stephanie. Not that I was aware of, but
not that I was aware of either.
Mm-mm.
They're usually two completely separate names, so that's why I was asking.
I have no idea. Preference, maybe, just easier to. I don't know. And then our next member is Hyoyeon. Her name is Kim Hyoyeon. She's the main dancer, the main rapper, and a sub vocalist. She was born September 22nd, 1989, making her a Virgo. She auditioned for SM at the age of 11, which seems young to me, but I mean...
We've heard of idols being trainees for a lot younger, so nothing shocks me anymore.
Yeah, right. It's like I wrote that down because for whatever reason her age was highlighted in like the K profiles, but then it was like they did this through the SM 2000s like casting system to like pick these members, and most of them auditioned in the 2000 casting system. So I'm like, is that like, was that like the year 2000? Because most of them were born in 89, making them all 11.
Yeah.
So why was her age highlighted in particular? But I don't know if maybe it started in 2000 and like went on, like it was an open audition. But I thought they had like open audition seasons for K-pop, like, you know what I mean? Like there's a audition season like in a year, and then you can audition next year if you don't make it in. So I was assuming that it was talking about 2000, like the year 2000. So
I don't know, because don't they usually hold auditions quite a few times within the year, I think.
I don't know.
If I remember, because like I followed like Hybe on like Twitter, and I feel like at least last year I've seen them post about some type of audition at least 6 times in the year. So
okay, well, but still, they all happened within the year, so they would all still be 11, which just seems young. But
especially if you said all of them are around the same age.
Yeah, I just don't understand why her age specifically was highlighted. So, and then she released her first solo song, Mystery, December 2016. Our next member is Yuri, and her Korean name is Kwon Yuri, and she's a lead dancer, a lead rapper, and a sub-vocalist. She was born December 5th, 1989, making her a Sagittarius. And then she is our first member that appeared in dramas, and she like acts quite a bit now. She appeared in Kill Me, Heal Me, Local Hero, Defendant, and Good Job. There's more. I just picked out a few for each person, and the 3 actors all participated in one drama as well, so I will shout that out when I get there. And then her she debuted her solo mini album, The First Scene, October 4th, 2018.
I think I tried to watch that Kill Me, Heal Me, and I don't think I finished it. Did I even get through the first episode? I know it's on Viki
as well.
And I didn't finish. Maybe I'll go back and rewatch it or try to watch it. I never finished.
That was just one that I had recognized,
Yeah.
And then our next member is Soyoung. Her name is Cho Soyoung. She is lead dancer, lead rapper, sub-vocalist. She was born February 10th, 1990, making her an Aquarius. She also appears in many dramas, including Unstoppable Marriage, which her, Yuri, and Yuna, oh dear, hold on, let me fact check that real quick. So Soyoung, Yuri, and Sohyun appeared in Unstoppable Marriage, which I didn't look that up, but I would assume it's some kind of reality show rather than a drama. I should look that up before I...
No, it was a sitcom. It says it was a sitcom from 2007 to 2008.
Okay, I wasn't sure, because sometimes when you see a lot of idols on one particular show, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so. It might be like a reality thing and not a...
Yeah, okay. All right.
Well, it has so many episodes. Maybe this is technically reality. I'm looking up on Asian Wiki, and it says there was 125 episodes. That is way too much for a sitcom. Well, actually, no.
More of a series, I guess.
Maybe it was a series.
Yeah.
Because they don't technically do season and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just move on because I can focus too long on this. So.
Yeah, so Soyoung. So she was in Unstoppable Marriage, Oh My Lady, So I Married an Anti-Fan, and If You Wish Upon Me. Those are some of hers. They all have more than that. I just picked out a couple for each person. I think I got about halfway through So I Married an Anti-Fan, and then I got annoyed. So I don't know if you've seen that.
No, but I remember you mentioning it. So
I might go back and try to finish it, but I was just getting annoyed.
Okay.
I won't say why. And then our next member is Yuna. Her name is Im Yuna. She is a lead dancer, a lead rapper, and a sub-vocalist, and the visual and center of the group. She was born May 30th, 1990, making her a Gemini. And some of the dramas that she appeared in were You Are My Destiny, Love Rain, Because It's the First Time, King of the Land, and Big Mouth. Sorry, I can't read my own handwriting. And
again, with you not being able to read your own handwriting.
Sometimes when I'm in a rush, I write quickly and my letters go together. And her first solo was Win the Wind. It released on September 8th, 2017. Our next member is Sohyun. Her name is So Ju Hyun. She is a lead vocalist and the maknae of the group. She was born June 28th, 1991, making her a Cancer. And some of her dramas are Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart, which if you don't know that one, it's really famous, and it's got IU. It plays the main female lead.
Okay.
Weightlifting Fairy, Kim Bok-ju.
What? She's in that is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Private Live and
I
Jinxed
also enjoyed that one.
Hmm?
I like Private Life. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm. And then her solo album, Don't Say No, released June 2017. So those are my member facts, group facts overall.
Did you talk about Jessica or no? Or because we already did that at the beginning?
Right. I just said that, her name's Jessica and she left September 30th, 2014. But okay. I didn't write any facts about her because I wasn't...
That's fine.
We haven't really talked about members who have left except for...
the one who shall not be named. No, I'm kidding. Besides Raven.
Well, we talked about him because he had
yes.
He left for a scandal. I don't know much about her scandal, and I don't think she did anything wrong. I think she just wanted to pursue her own thing, and the company didn't treat her super great.
Yeah.
So, And then we talked about Wonho, but we love him, and he's like doing things.
Yes.
She's running her own fashion company. She doesn't do music, so
yeah. Also about Jessica, her sister. Maybe this will be a group that we do next year. Her sister was in. Was it Jessica? I think it is Jessica. Her sister was in FX.
I think I read that. Yeah, because I thought about doing facts about her, and then I decided not to because she left.
You're fine. I'm just double checking myself just to make sure it is her with the sister in FX and it's not someone else. Yes, it is her. Her sister is Crystal and she's in FX. Yeah, you want to know something I thought was interesting while you were saying those facts about the members? A majority of their positions said rapper. And when I was listening to this, I wouldn't have thought any of them were rappers.
When I say rapper, everyone except Hyoyeon is a sub-rapper.
But there wasn't lot of like rap in the music. That's why I was confused. Every time you said rapper, I'm like, where? Because they usually
don't
make
really
them
rap. I don't.
Because I have my own gripe, especially now with like K-pop groups. Like, I don't feel like every group needs a rapper, quote unquote rapper, but especially back then they made it like distinctive. You can tell which ones were the singers and which ones were the rappers. Pretty sure they're all singing. So that's why every time you said rapper, I'm like, okay.
Right. Speaking of Jessica,
if you say so,
she was the main vocalist. So I don't know.
That's interesting, but hey, whatever. They all sing now.
Yeah.
Except maybe one or two things where I hear some rap, but it's
everyone except Hyoyeon, the vocal comes first. Like it's vocalist and then their sub rap. So I don't know,
Okay. Well, anyway, but yeah, that was good. Thanks for those facts, Macy.
Welcome. Sorry, I screwed it up in the beginning. I did have things in year order and then I messed it up.
It's okay. It's not your fault. Shall we go on to fail this game?
We're not going to fail anything. It's going to be fun. The only way we're going to fail is if we get a freaking tie again, because I don't know what to do.
I am praying we do not get a tie. Maybe we need to change the point system so we don't get a tie, because our points are very even.
Yeah. It usually works out. Like,
I don't know.
We've never gotten an actual tie except for Eric Nam. But we just happened this year. I happened to win. What was it? 2, and then you won 2, and then we have Eric Nam, who's a tie.
Yep.
So I'm sure it'll be fine. And if it's not fine, we'll figure it out at the end.
Okay. Yeah. So you have these in chronological. I can't talk. Chronological order, right? The albums.
Chronological order. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to talk about the point system before we get started?
I think we're good. I actually have it on a piece of paper that I wrote down last time. It was still on my desk. So I'm good. I don't think we need... I guess I can...
I just say it because I'd never know with new listeners. That's the only reason why.
Okay. On the list is 10 points. In the correct order is 20. If you get the number 1, it's 30. And if you get them all right in a row, you get 100 points, which did last episode.
Which is not impossible
I don't know
anymore.
How that happened. I still call...
Call what?
I don't know. It's just, I didn't think that it was ever going to happen.
You still owe me something when we meet each other to go see Stray Kids in March, so... Don't be bitter. Don't be bitter.
My group, too. Like, come on.
Anyway.
Also, so I have the albums, and I have what I think to be the title track, but Google was very not agreeing on this, so if you know them, correct me, but...
I don't, so I'm just gonna go off what you say, and if they're wrong, they're wrong.
Cool.
Okay, I don't, it's fine.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
So the first album is called Girls' Generation, came out in 2007, and the title track is Into a New World.
Okay, so since you did all the talking, I can go first. I can guess yours first.
Yep.
And then I'll reveal mine first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay. So for your list, for 5, I put complete 7, or not 7. Wow. For number, because there's 7 in. For number 4, I put 7989, which is a Taeyeon and a Kangta duo, which I don't know if he is a singer or if he's in a group. I've heard that name, but
if I'm not mistaken, Kangta is the name of a group.
Is it a group or just a male singer?
Let me look, because let's not be dumb. We have Google. We can do this. I'm just gonna look them up on Apple Music.
I feel like we've done this like this whole episode. This is the most we've used Google. That's just because we're dealing with the group we don't know.
Okay. It looks like a person. He is an artist.
A solo artist.
A solo artist.
Okay.
All his albums just have his face on them.
So I put the duo between him and Taeyeon as your number 4. Number 3, I put Into the New World. 2, Baby Baby. And your number 1, I put Girls' Generation. Because this first one, I had no idea. It was a little bit slower than their couple ones that are going to come up. Mm-hmm. And I know how I am with you in the slow. I just don't know. I don't know how slow to go.
Right. Hopefully you'll be able to help me with this. So once I get there, I'll let you know.
Okay.
So for your number 5, I put the 7989. For number 4, I put Ooh La La. Number 3, I put Girls' Generation. Number 2, I put Into the New World. And then number 1, I put the Korean song, the only one on the list that's in kanji, and I don't know how to say it. So
you mean Hangul? You mean Hangul?
Did I say kanji?
You did!
That's Japanese. I'm sorry. Yes, the Hangul. I don't know how to say it.
It's Sowon. In my very bad pronunciation.
Okay.
Don't ask me what it means because I didn't look it up. But yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. No, this is going to be an interesting game. So my number 5 is actually the one in Hangul, which is Sowon.
Okay.
My number 4 is Baby Baby. Number 3 for me is Into the New World.
Okay.
Number 2 is Ooh La La. And I actually put number 1 as Girls' Generation.
get any of those in the right order, but I got some of them on your list, which, to be fair, these albums are a little bit longer.
Yes, that always trips me up. When we have albums with more than 7 songs, I usually do worse on them because there's more to choose from. So, okay, let me know how I did because I'm not as confident.
Well, for me, number 5 you got right, which is Complete.
Oh, yay.
Number 4 is Kissing You. Debating on that one. Dang it. I always hate when I put a song on your list and then I take it off to replace it with something else and it ends up being on your list. Number 3 is the 7989.
It's on your list. I wasn't sure if it was going to be on there at all, so I'm actually happy about that.
Mm-hmm. Number 2 is the Korean one, the Soyoung. Is that what you said? So. Is Into the New World.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't put Girls' Generation on there at all. Not to say that I didn't like it, but I just...
Right, I didn't think you'd like Into the New World that much.
Yes. That was also one of the ones that I seem to remember from somewhere. For some reason in your childhood. Yes, I know 3 of the Korean lines in that song. I'm like, how do I know this?
Interesting. Okay, so that first one was not bad for me, I guess.
Like a teacher, sure. I'm writing my points in a different color than what I wrote them
in. Okay. You also handwrite yours. I just do mine on my computer, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I worry that I'm going to struggle with I don't know. I just like writing stuff.
You're fine.
So anyway, the next album is Run Devil Run, came out in 2010, and the title track is Oh, with an exclamation point, but I shall not scream.
not Run Devil Run?
So I thought that as well. And like I said, there was conflicting.
Just because I know O was a mini album, I thought.
Yeah, but...
And I feel like they promoted Run Devil Run more. Or Genie? It's not Genie?
Hold on.
This seemed like a compilation album.
If you can find it... See, when I type in Run Devil Run title track SNSD, oh, it comes up. That's the first thing that comes up. So, I don't... Maybe it doesn't have one?
Hang on.
Okay, well, here's another one that says the Run Devil Run is a song performed by Girl Generation that serves as the opening and title track on the repackaged...
Okay, so I was right about this being a repackage.
It's a repackaged version of O, so maybe that's why there's conflicting things.
Okay, it says it was released with Run Devil Run serving as the album's title track.
What? Run Devil Run or O?
Run Devil Run.
Okay, well then it's Run Devil Run.
I mean, I'm on K-pop fandom wiki, and it says Run Devil. It's fine. It says Run Devil Run is a repackage of Girls' Generation's second Korean full-length album O. It was released on March 22nd, 2010, with Run Devil Run serving as the album's title track. You know what? I'm gonna just put both as the title track.
Also,
it's fine.
If you happen to I kind of looked up some of these songs because I was so kind of freaked out by the fact that I knew all of them from childhood. If you've heard Run Devil Run and you don't think it's them, you could have also heard the leaked version that Kesha did. Because Run Devil Run was written by third party. I didn't write his name down or their names down. They commissioned Kesha to do a demo of it in 2008. Which was leaked in 2009, but the song was later sold to Girls' Generation, who actually own it and produced it and did it. But if you've ever heard the song and you think, well, I've heard that, the chorus, but I don't think it's them, it's not in Korean, you probably heard the leaked version of Kesha's demo. So, just random.
Interesting.
Because I was like, why the heck do I know this song? So I remember theirs as well, but I went and listened to the Kesha one. I'm like, oh, I've definitely heard this as well. So.
Okay, I didn't know that. So that's some good facts to know.
Mm-hmm.
They do that a lot too, so that doesn't sound surprising to me. But interesting.
Yeah. I don't have the writers of the song written down, but just they were deciding who they wanted to sing it, and they were initially thinking Kesha, and then they went with Girls' Generation. And I believe it was originally written in Korean, translated to English for Kesha, and then they decided they just liked the Korean version better and went with Girls' Generation.
Could you imagine if Kesha did end up singing this song? If it was released under Kesha, knowing the type of music she was making back then?
Yeah.
That would have been... It's always the what ifs. Like how I said in the 21 episode, what if that version of... Holy crap, why am I forgetting the song? Wow, why am I forgetting the song? The very popular one in 2011. The one that was supposed to feature Justin Bieber on it. Nega chi chalaka. Why am I only remembered the Korean? What? This is gonna bother me.
I don't know.
I am the best. Wow.
Oh,
why
geez.
couldn't I think of that? Anyway. So for year number 5, I put O with the exclamation point. 4, I put Talk to Me. 3, I put Boys and Girls featuring Key, which I was confused on this one because it said featuring Key, and I didn't hear Key. If it's Key from SHINee that I'm thinking of, so I'm like, did he write this song? Did he produce this song? Because I don't hear any males in this. So I was like, where's Key's like involvement? But anyway, off of that, 2 I put GD and 1 I put Run Devil Run.
Okay. So for you, I put your number as 5 as Stick With You. Number 4, Genie. Number 3, Gee. Number 2, O. And I also put your number 1 as Run Devil Run.
Okay. So this actually... So this might actually shock you. So my number 5 my number 5 is Boys and Girls featuring Key. Again, I don't know where Key is, but it says it on there, so. Number 4 is O. Number 3, I have Genie. Number 2, I have Run Devil Run. You better run, 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 run. You better run, 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 run. And my number 1 is actually G. Because I think this is one of the first music videos I watch. If that's the one where they're like in a store as mannequins and Chinese Mino is in it, I think that's G. And I don't know. I just really like that song, especially when I was listening back to it. It just G, babe. It's really good. I also remember a Run BTS episode where they were doing something, and that whole part at the beginning that's in English, I just remember Suga doing it, and it was just really funny.
자, 여러분들 시범 조교입니다. 순위에 상관하면 제가 시범을 보여드릴게요.
중학교 때 저.
Listen, boy. 자, 이거 말하자. My first love story. 너무 부끄러워 쳐다볼 수 언제시냐. 사랑에 빠져서 수줍은 거야. 어떻게 하죠? 어떡하죠? 떨리는 나는요. 두근두근거려. 그래요 그대. 너무 반짝반짝.
But yeah, I really enjoyed G.
Okay. So for my number 5, you didn't put it on my list. It's Echo.
going to. And I took it off.
My number 4 is G. My number 3, you also didn't have. It's Show, Show, Show.
All these songs I was gonna put on your list and I didn't.
Number 2 is O. And you got my number 1. It is Run Devil Run.
At least I got your number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was bad. I had no hope for this. I already told you this. I had no hope. I don't know how you're doing, but
I have no hope for the next one.
because I literally, on my shout outs for this album, I put, because I didn't put them on my list, I put Show, 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 Echo, and Talk to Me, because I was debating on putting those on my list, and I did it. So, dang. Okay, well.
Alrighty. So the next album is The Boys. Came out in 2011. Title track, The Boys.
I can tell you're looking at me. I know what you see. Any closer and you feel the heat. GG. You don't have to pretend that you didn't notice me. Every look will make it hard to breathe. RX. Bring the boys out.
My favorite album. This was really good.
Mind blown. Because I don't know. This one was really hard for me. I had trouble picking for me and you.
Oh, God. For your number 5, I put How Great Is Your Love. 4, I put Vitamin. 3, Say Yes. 2, Top Secret. And 1, I went with The Boys.
Okay. So for you, I put number 5 as Mr. Taxi. Number 4, Telepathy. Number 3, Top Secret. Number 2, Say Yes. And I put The Boys for your number 1 as well.
Okay, you did pretty good on this one. So my number 5 is Mr. Taxi.
Mr. Taxi, 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 chicken, 즉시, 즉시, 즉시. 바람 소리겠니? 잡힐 듯 말 듯. Mr. Taxi, 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 chicken, 즉시, 즉시, 즉시. 반짝반짝 빛나지. 너도 몰래 빠져들었어. 내가 한번더 내가 기회는 지금. You take me 짜릿해. Mr. Taxi, 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 chicken, 즉시, 즉시, 즉시. Sorry 간단히 날 잡을 수는 없어.
Number 4 is actually where I have Say Yes.
Okay.
그댄 알아요. Can you feel my heart? Can you read my mind? 눈빛으로 날 벌써 고백했잖아요. 오랫동안 닫아둔 맘을 10초간만 열어둘 테니.
Number 3, you also got right, which is Top Secret.
자꾸 왜 붙여지겨워 나를 향한 내 미운 돋보기 사랑으로 포장된
2, I have Trick, or like in parentheses, Typical. That's my second one.
내가 모르게 감추려 해도 이미 내 손 안에 놀란 입 좀 다물어 보자 넌 눈빛으로 내 맘에 들어 아득하게 외운 주문들이 네 안에 지치는
And yes, you did get my number 1 correct, because like honestly, that might be my favorite Girls' Generation song. Girls, bring the boys out!
Feel the heat, and we're doing it. We can't be beat. But bring the boys out. We're born to win. Better tell all your friends, 'cause we get it in. You know the girls. Bring the boys out. Girls, bring the boys out. I wanna dance right now. We can show 'em how the girls get down. Yes, we go for more than 0. Number 1, everyone should know. Check this out. All the boys want my heart. Better know how to rock in the stop. OG, we make it so hot. Girls' generation, we won't stop. Bring the boys out. It's not
Like how? I've been missing out. I have been missing out. That's probably gonna show up on my Apple Music replay for next year. I'm just letting y'all know now. I'm gonna play that song to death. So good, so good. All right,
Okay.
tell me how much I failed.
So number 5 you got right. How great is your love?
Yay!
봄이 오는 소리 들리면 거친 빗길 따라 걸어요 비 내리는 여름이 오면 무지개만 보며 걸어요 가을 지나 겨울이 와도 손에 전해지는 온기로 따스함으로 함께 걸어가요. How great is your love?
Number 4 is Trick.
지친 맘을 녹여간다. 이 비밀스러운 여기 오직 너만이 초대받은 자 크게 뜨고서 끝을 나가도 want to 셋이 지나면 어디 갔을까 너는 내게만 집중해 착각하지 마 마주샤는 나 무대 위로 사로잡는
Number 3 is Top Secret.
누구와 만나서 놀든 머리 스타일 어디서 하든 다 털어봐 먼지 하나 안나난 자유롭게 숨쉬는 게 소원 거짓 정보를 제공했지 여잔 적당히 감춰야
So we have the same number 3.
Yeah, I should have switched to 2 and 3 because I put it as your number 2.
Number 2 is Sunflower.
나는 구름인가요 제자리 걸음 너에게로 혼자 웃고 또 나 울고 있어요 이렇게만 그래서 슬픈 해바라기 그래요 난 너 하나만 그리죠 다른
Which you didn't put on my list.
Oh, but I almost put it for your number 5, but I switched it for How Great Is Your Love, which is good, but damn it.
And my number 1 is Say Yes.
변해가는 세상 속에서 baby 그대 품에 꼭 안아주면 baby 언제나 함께 할게요 많이 힘든가요 지쳤나요 사랑의 상처가 많나요 쉽게 표현 못하는 아픈 그대만 난 알아요 Can you feel my heart
So I didn't put The Boys on my list. As much as it is a good song, I did not put it on my list.
You know
since
what?
I
I'm
asked it
actually
for
not
number
upset
1.
I didn't get it right. I'm actually just upset the song is not on your list. I will say it. You're missing out, Macy. I
like
cannot
it.
believe.
I just-
no, I don't
I
care.
had
You
heard
didn't put
that
the boys
one.
on your list.
Listen, I had heard that one. That was
It's
one that I
fine.
had known. But I just, as I was listening to it, I just kept finding ones that I liked a little bit more.
Whatever. It's like with the Twice with Feel Special. You didn't put the classic on there, but it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Really.
I'm doing terrible on this. I haven't done this bad in so long.
Oh gosh. Well, you never know. I mean, you gotta wait till the end.
That's true. All right. What's the next one?
It's the fourth album, I Got a Boy. It's released in 2013. I'm assuming the title track is I Got a Boy.
We'll just go with that.
Hey, yo, stop. Let me put it down another way. I got a boy 멋진, I got a boy 착한, I got a boy handsome boy 내 맘 다 가져간. I got a boy 멋진, I got a boy 착한, I got a boy awesome boy 완전 반했나 봐. 내 왕자님 언제 이 몸을 봐.
Okay. So for your number 5, I put Promise. 4, Lost in Love. 3, Express 999. 2, Baby Maybe. That's very hard to say together. And 1, I put Dancing Queen. I really didn't know for this album. This one was hard.
Okay. Yeah. So for you, number 5, I put the Express 999. Number 4, I put Dancing Queen. Number 3, I put XYZ. Number 2, I put I Got a Boy. And number 1, I put Talk Talk.
Okay. So my number 5 was actually Baby Maybe.
Put your hands up if you feel like this. 사랑을 찾았다면 진심이라면. Baby, baby, baby. 함께 있던 그 자리, 네 향기 날 순간 떠올라. Maybe, maybe, maybe. 그대 향수 뿌려내 옷에 언제든지 함께하길. 로맨틱한 영화들 설레이는 장면들 너만 볼게 뻔한데 사유치하다며 웃어줘. 언젠가부터
4, I put Look at Me.
두근두근 정신 못 차리겠어. You look at me, I look at you. 화끈화끈 두 뺨이 달아올라. You look at me, I look at you. You look at me, I look at you. You look at me, I look at you.
3, Express 999.
자존심 강한 내가 변했다고 놀리지 말아요. 마치 익스프레스처럼 달려가 이건 위험하잖아요. 궁금해져 네가 내 앞에 이 사람이 지금
2, I have XYZ.
우리의 거리 like ABC 멀어져 가네 like XYZ. ABC는 XYZ는 전부까지 사라지. ABC는 XYZ는 사라져. ABC는 XYZ는 달콤한 말을 하겠지. ABC는 XYZ는 give it up, give it up. 똑같은 방식으론 어림없어 get away.
And 1, I put Dancing Queen.
하룻밤의 파티 내 맘을 사로잡는 dancing 그 화려한 솜씨 너의 그 이기적인 dancing 그 아찔한 sense 숨 막힐 듯해 한참 했지만
I liked it. I actually was debating between XYZ and Dancing Queen, but I happen to have liked Dancing Queen a little bit better.
So for me, I put my number 5 is Express 999.
향해 마음이 복잡해 더 강한 커피가 필요해 따뜻한 누군가를 보면 네가 생각나 별거 아닌 눈인데 말야
Okay, well, at least I had it on your list, but it. Okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Number 4 is Look at Me. I also liked that song.
Dang. We.
말려들었어 너의 뻔한 그 패턴 흔들릴걸 널걸 모르니 네 뻔한 그 말에 난 그대로 놨다 아찔아찔 독사과를 한 입에 묻는 어지러질 모든 것이 꿈만 같은 걸 살짝살짝 작정한 듯 너의 미소가 반짝반짝 엄청 좋아 너무 좋아
Number 3 is Dancing Queen.
그때 그대처럼 춤추고 노래해 마치 꿈 같아 정말로 평범한 나의 인생을 바꿔준 넌 나의 dancing queen 지루한 나의 일상을 깨워준 하룻밤의 꿈내 맘이
This one was really hard. I just didn't know.
Number 2 is Romantic Street.
해도 감시려 해도 오는 shine 가로등 빛 아래 따스한 너의 그 코트 속에 안겨 너의 숨소리 들을래 영화처럼 shine 우리를 비추는 special night 잠들지 않는 이 거리 속에 오늘 밤 너와 함께 걸을래 My love 누구나
And my number 1 is Talk Talk.
느껴지지가 않는 걸 말해봐 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 어떻게 날 감동시키지 굳어버린 내 맘을 녹여봐 따스한 노력이 필요해 말해봐 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 어떻게 내 맘 잡을지 작은 것을 여전 항상 강조해 Let's talk about it boy 여자를 몰라 잠버를 돌려 무능력하지 just a boy 난 stereotypical 한 여자가 아니야 특별한
Kind of why I put yours is that because I'm like maybe we'll like the same song. I don't know.
Yeah, and that's why I put Dancing Queen for yours. I'm like, well, maybe we'll like the same song. But apparently not. We both had it on there. It's just
Yeah.
my number 1 is not your number 1.
Mm-hmm.
This is going exactly how I thought it was going to go.
Alrighty. So the next one is Lionheart. It's their 5th album. It came out in 2015, and the title track is Lionheart.
Tell me why 내 맘이 자꾸 흔들리니 난 여기 네 앞에 있잖니 정신 차려 Lionheart 넌 내가
Okay. So for your number 5, I put Fire Alarm. 4, I put Check. 3, You Think. 2, Green Light. And 1 on here, I put Talk Talk, but it's not the same Talk Talk
Yeah.
as the last album. So, because I also put Talk Talk on the last one and I took it off. But this one, I put Talk Talk. Completely different Talk Talk.
So for you, I put number 5 is Green Light. Number 4, Party. Number 3, Lionheart. Number 2, Talk Talk. And I put number 1 is You Think.
Okay. Ah, this is so disappointing for me. So number 5 is where I had Lionheart.
더는 쉽지 않게 난 여기저기 뛰노는 너의 맘 길들일래 Lionheart
number 4, I had Check.
꼭 눈 감지 않아도 딱 느낌이 오지. My only one man, the only one man. 너라는 joy, joy, joy. Boy, oh boy, so come and give me man. 조금만 더 다가와줘. Come here, baby, so come and get me.
3 is where I had Green Light, actually.
I'm coming. 으스하게 켜진 너의 green light. Beep beep, 우물쭈물 대는 siren light. Beep beep, 다시 한 번 신호를 쏴. Beep beep, I'm coming. Beep beep, I'm coming. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go without you. And I don't wanna go, and I don't wanna go, and I don't wanna go without you. 아무도 모르게 turn it on. Beep beep, I'm coming. Beep beep.
And you got the 2 and 1. So 2, I did put Talk Talk.
아껴둔 비밀스러운 스토리. 톡톡톡톡톡톡 그 소리에 톡톡톡톡톡톡 말을 하면 톡톡톡톡톡톡 대답하는 너. 투명한 우산 위로 또르르 흘러내려 우리 얘기. 내 맘의 작은 위로 너 바로 너 바로 너 바로 너야. 젖고 네 배 유리창에 내 가슴에
And 1, I have You Think.
Okay.
차갑게 뱉어. You think you're real cool. You think you're real cool. 네 생각일 뿐. Boy, you ain't cooler than me now. You think you're real cool. You think you're real cool. 네 착각일 뿐. Boy, you ain't cooler than me now.
I was like, I know for a fact she's gonna get this one right at least. You listen to You Think and you're like, okay, yeah, Simone's gonna like that.
Mhm.
I feel like that was a giveaway.
So number 5 for me is Paradise.
You never let 마치 꿈인 것 같아 표현이 안 돼 이 모든 세상은 you 오직 너란 천국에 머물고 싶어 내게만 열어줘 you Tonight 화보란 네 품에 나를 따스히 영원히 안아줘 오직 나만의
And you know what? I should have listened to your stupid. If you name a song Paradise, it's gonna be a why?
It's gonna be a bop. Number 4 is Bumpy.
Lay it all on me 햇살이 내게 내리는데 지금 바람도 내 등을 떠미는데 내게 bump it like that bump it like that 최대한 cool 자연스레 다가가다가 네 눈이 나를 볼 때 내게 bump it like that bump it like that 나나나나
Which you didn't put on my list
I
either.
was close to.
My number 3 is Talk Talk.
조금만 더 내려줄래 그 사람 얘기 들어줄래 걸어가는 모습도 wonderful 마치 waterfall 늘 말할 줄 모르는 것처럼 넘쳐 흐르는 그 사랑이 난 매일의 꿈속에 환한 빛 속에 그 예쁨 속에 사랑스러운 기분 톡톡톡톡톡 그 소리에 톡톡톡
My number 2 is Lionheart.
지금 네 옆에 난 안 보이니 수백 번 고민해봐도 수천 번 결국 답은 너인데 Tell me why 왜 맘이 자꾸 흔들리니 난 여기 네 옆에 있잖니 정신 차려 Lionheart
my number one is also You Think.
어느새 또 우리 얘기들 전에 사람들이 널 집중하게 이용했어 날 가시도친 bad girl 떠들어대는 걸 적당히 눈 감아주니까 또 손을 넘어 넌 자꾸 느려지는 구름 아래 쏟아지는 말 속에 나 홀려간 흘린 눈물과 내가 받은 상처 보란
Don't we already deem you the winner at this point?
You never know. Wait,
No, Macy, I do know. I do know.
2 more albums.
We have 2 more.
You gotta get them all in the right order. You could win
No,
this.
I'm not going to.
I think Lionheart's super cute. The music video and like the dance they do.
I don't watch the music videos when we do these unless the groups I already know. Maybe I'll go back.
I've just seen that one before. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll go back and watch the music videos, but I don't usually. We didn't mention this at the beginning, but we're only doing 7. We originally planned to do 8, but the 8th one we had actually had to be, or not had to be, it was a Japanese one, and we both, well, I realized it like last minute. I was like, hey, Macy, this is a Japanese. And I know we had a thing about like only doing the Korean albums, so we just took it off.
Right. And I've been stressed and I just didn't feel like I had enough time to like pick a new album and listen. And just honestly, I did most of it in the last like 3 days. So
You're fine. Okie dokie. So what is our next one?
the next one is Holiday Night. It's their 6th album, came out in 2017, and I believe the title track is Holiday.
Sure. Okay, so for this one, your number 5, I put Light Up the Sky. 4, Girls Are Back. 3, All Night. 2, One Last Time. And 1, Sweet Talk.
Okay. So for you, I put number 5 as One Last Time. Number 4 as Girls Are Back. 3 as All Night. Number 2 as Sweet Talk. And I put your number 1 as Holiday.
Okay, so for my number 5, I actually have Love is Bitter.
Okay.
Because my love is always, always bitter. 몇 번을 반복해도 love is always, always bitter. 눈가에 검은 화장이 묻을 때 가슴 속에 퍼지는 말 그대로 해도 그 끝은 가끔요.
Number 4 is where I have All Night.
이번 party chilling 깊이 점점 뜨거워지고 어찌할 바를 모르는 우리들도 서로를 만들기만 하고 있고 So drop it, just drop it on the floor 그대가 똑같은 너만의 baby face 좋아했던 spicy 그 향기에 알수 없는 기분마다 들려가네 All night, all night, all night
3, I have One Last Time.
지금 널 잃지 않게 해줘 yeah. 이별 앞에 나서 너와 나 사랑했던 나를 떠올려봐 흘려보낼 수는 없잖아 날 위해 one last time 널 위해 one last time 언제나 내 맘은
Number 2, I have Girls Are Back.
Some hearts tonight we gon' make some noise tonight yeah 시작되는 party night 넌 그냥 따라오고 나는 내게 crazy so crazy 또다시 시작해 모든 게 새로워질 때 지금 네 앞에 girls are back girls are back girls are back your girls back girls are
And number 1, I actually put Sweet Talk.
What you want now? 그대로 내게로 와. Hurry up now.
Okay. I put that as your 2, but I wasn't sure. So for me, we have the same number 5, and my number 5 is Love is Bitter.
그대는 매혹적인 샴페인 같았죠. 다음 날을 후회해도 취하고 싶었으니
So over it.
This is supposed to be fun.
It's not very fun for me because I'm losing. It's fine. I don't even have a standing chance. I just know. But keep going.
Oh gosh. My number 4 is Holiday. My number 3 is Only One. My number 2 is Sweet Talk.
It's what you do to me. Baby, 너도 알고 있잖아. Yeah, 이 멈출 수가 없잖아. 아우, 이미 난 중독됐어 너의 그 sweet talk. 아슬아슬한 play, yeah. 돌이킬 수 없는 게임. I'm ready. 짜릿하게 다가와줘. Give it now. 뜨거운 숨결이
And my number 1 is All Night.
나도 그냥 웃어버렸어. If you get it on, 사랑에 빠지면 무모한 맞춤 계속되면 거짓말처럼 서로 녹아들어. All night, all night, all night. 사랑이란 걸 정해진 건 없어. 흘러넘치는 대로 가자 honey. Even if we burn, 흠뻑 끓여 마셔. All night, all night, all night.
I didn't think you would have liked that one that much.
What was that?
It's not important. I just said I didn't think you would have liked that one so much. All Night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Okay, it's fine.
Okay. And our last album is Forever One. It's their 7th album. It came out in 2022. And their title track for this is Forever One.
멋대로 끌렸던 그대로 Oh my baby 달려가 안을게 I love 너의 모든 건 내 전부인 너 우리는 영원 We are one 전율 속에 뜨거운 꿈만을 던져 Just like a love bomb We are one Girls we are one
I quite liked this album. I really liked this group in general. I downloaded the majority of the songs that I put on this list and some even that I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, which I didn't
Which
really
is
have
new
any
for
of
you.
their. Yeah, I didn't really have any of their music downloaded.
Yeah.
I tend not to like girl groups as much, but this is definitely one that I enjoyed more so than And I would say that they're one of my new top, like, girl groups, and very much enjoyed this.
I can see that for you. I did also very enjoyed this. Great singers. I can see why they're at the top of their game, and they're still at the top of their game and very popular. So all the praise they get, deserve. Okay. So for this very last one, number 5, I put for you Summer Night, 4 Freedom, 3 Paper Plane, 2 Closer, and 1 I went with Villain.
Okay. So for you, I put number 5 as Mood Lamp. Number 4, Lucky Like That. Number 3, Forever One. Number 2, You Better Run. And number 1, I also put you as Villain.
Okay. So
Try to sound less enthused.
I feel like I sound like this all the time. Is it worse?
Yes. You're like, all right.
So for my number 5, I have Summer Night.
긴 여름 시작돼 스쳐가는 더운 공기 속에 물든 밤 아쉽기만 해 널 보고 있을 땐 모든 장면 멈췄으면 하는 여름밤 이 밤 나의 자리 너의 옆 yeah 하늘 위로 내린
Number 4, I have Freedom.
날 보게 돼 숨겨왔던 날 깨워내 날 감싸오는 이 느낌이 나를 먹여 나 착각 둘만의 rhythm 느껴봐 둘만의 freedom 난 참아왔던 본능적인 숨을 내쉬어 어쩌가 완벽한 rhythm 느껴봐 완벽한 freedom 중심을 잃어
3, I have Closer.
한마디 네 한마디로 써내려 their story 그 결말 따윈 상관없단 듯이 그냥 내게로 closer 주저하던 진심 그 한마디 너도 혹시 나와 것 같다면 빈틈 사이를 주저없이 당겨 더 가까이 closer Hey boy
2, You Better Run, which you got right.
Ashes. 콘으로 날카롭게 좀
And you got my number 1, which is Villain.
about it. This is the way. 아슬아슬한 game. 지금부터 play. Come with the feeling, 'cause I'm busy killing it. 가라, 네 기대보다 완벽한 나를 원해. Come with the feeling, 'cause 자고 진투를
That is my number 1 immediately as I heard it. I was like, nope, this is going number 1. This isn't changing. I don't care.
All right. So, yeah, I didn't get, like, the majority of those, but I got lucky with the 2 and 1.
Yeah.
So for me, my number 5 is 17.
그래 이 느낌 마치 열린 듯이 너에게 이끌려 깨어나 17 흔들림 없는 너의 눈빛 속에 가득히 번진 내 모습 17 깨어나 17 에이 이 기분 17
Because I had that on there and I replaced it with Paper Plane.
Number 4 is Summer Night.
함께 oh yeah oh yeah 새어나온 웃음
3 is Forever One.
Yeah, we forever. Forever one, ever one, ever one, ever one. 날 꼭 안아 절대 놓치지 마. 가슴이 뛰잖아. 다시는 아파하지 마. 너의 마음을 우린 다 알아.
Number 2 is Freedom.
아무도 보지 않는 곳 어둡고 깊은 in my heart 다가온 숨결에 무너져 어느새 난 경계가 흐려지게 해 낯선 만큼 새롭게 나름 해줄게
And my number 1 is also Villain.
완벽한 빌런의 타이밍 이쯤에서 start counting 3, 2, 1 Trust me 어딜 봐도 copycat 캐릭터뿐이지 애매하게 쎄한 척 딱지를 세게 뒤질러도 피 한 방울 안 날 정도는 돼야지 Yeah 날 더 싫어하면 할수록 get funny 밤이 깊어지면 질수록 get lucky Don't doubt it I'm about
Okay, at least I got that right. God dang. Okay, I did better on that one than the others. I at least got. There's only one I didn't have on your list, which was 17, but the rest I had on your list. Oh, wait, no, 2. What am I doing? I can't count, apparently. I meant to space that out. I didn't have 2 on your list. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Right. Time for math. Math.
Macy, let's just go ahead and say you won already.
Hey, we need to know what the points are, though.
Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. With Girls' Generation, all 7 albums that we did, my final score is 230 points.
Okay. So finally, one where not one of us is winning by just 10 points. I got 350.
I already told you were the winner. You kept saying, wait till the points. What points, Macy? A lot of these I only got 40. 3 of them I only got 20. It's really the last one I did good on.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. It's fine. Congratulations. You are
Thank
the
you.
overall winner of the year 2022 of the K-pop game. Because you were the winner the first time as well. Last year, 2021. So still, it's 2 Macy, 0 Simone.
Oh.
Again, I'm going to put in the parentheses, listen to Simone lose.
No, then that spoils it.
Does it really?
I mean, yeah,
It's fine.
kinda.
It's fine. Yeah. You just destroyed me in this one. It's kind of anticlimactic.
I mean, it's been a while since we've been so divided, though, because I feel like the last couple of times it's like winning by
Really close.
really close, like 10 points,
Yeah.
20 points here. And we tied for the first time ever, so that's, you know.
That's true. That's true. But
I
we
think-
did good. You did good.
Right. I definitely enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I was, because I don't tend to like girl groups, because sometimes it's like too cutesy and too, like, they're described as like bubblegum pop or whatever, but I
I wouldn't
like-
describe them as bubblegum pop. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even really describe them as girl crush either.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what they would fall under, but definitely
Mm.
not that.
Yeah, but they're just, I really like all their voices. I really enjoyed the songs. I was having fun listening to, usually what I do is I'll pick a specific album and I will play it as I'm like driving to and from work. Because like if I'm in the car, I'm really listening, whereas if I'm listening like doing other things, sometimes I get sidetracked and I find that I'm not actually listening and I have to go back and play it again. But I
Yeah.
was really enjoying rocking out to all of these songs in my car, and like the majority of them are getting downloaded, and we'll be continuing to listen to them after this. So
It's good. That's
kinda
good. Are you
but,
gonna
like, that's fun.
Are you gonna try to listen to any of their solo works? Like, are you gonna try to get into more like? Because really, I think the only one who's really does music is Taeyeon, correct? Or other group members as well?
Well, like I said, they kind of took a break there to do like solo careers, but I think like 3 or 4 of them are like more into acting and stuff rather than like solo singing careers.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I definitely will go, now that I've listened to these ones, I want to go back and listen to like the majority of their discography. So I'll have to go back. I usually listen to people's solo stuff when they have it. So
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad you found a new group. I also very much enjoyed what I was listening to. Like I said earlier, I think they're all great vocalists. Even the high notes that they were hitting, I don't think anyone in the songs I was listening to were like straining or anything. You know how sometimes it's mostly first generation, but like they say it for second gen as well, where like they weren't the strongest of singers, but I don't think you can say that for girls' generation. So I enjoyed what I was listening to.
right, they're popular for a reason. Like I didn't really get the hype at first. Like I knew that they were really kind of important to K-pop and like popular, but I hadn't really taken the time, and obviously it had seeped into my brain through other means because I did know quite a few of these songs, but now I can associate them with Girls' Generation. I may have just heard it but didn't associate it with them, so now I can go back and enjoy it fully.
That's good. That's good. Well, yes, we will definitely come back next year with this game. I think I want to start doing non-K-pop groups but still like K-music. So maybe I'll introduce some like Korean rappers, but not a lot, because I've said this before. I have to be careful with some of them because some of them get a little too much into the cultural appropriation where I'm just like, no, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, I think it would be fun to do more soloists too. I think it would be really fun to do IU. I mentioned her earlier as in one of the dramas, but she's a good female soloist, and maybe like Poland or something. But
yeah, we can do her groups. We can do her groups to start if we do Hyolyn.
Yeah.
So I would also actually got tickets to go see Epic High next year. So I'm going to go see them in Orlando in March. So I would like to do Epic High before I go see them. I think that would be fun. I think that'd be interesting. Yeah. I can hear your taste in an older Korean hip hop group. So
sounds good.
Yeah, so we'll plan.
Yeah.
But thank you for listening, guys. Was there anything else you wanted to say, Macy, before we leave? We wrap it up.
I was just gonna say go stream some Girls' Generation, and I hope everyone has a good rest of the year and you enjoy the holidays if you celebrate, and just Happy New Year, because this will be the last episode. See you next year.
Yes. See you in Macy. See you in 2023. Cannot believe I'm saying those words out of my mouth. Those numbers, that combination. And we will be back with more episodes of I Was Thinking and more of this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions on groups we should do or any other topics, you can email us at iwasthinkingpod@gmail.com. Again, we are still only on Instagram and Twitter for our social media. Did you want to do a TikTok, Macy? We've talked about it a couple times.
I'm not really sure what content to put on there. I guess just clips, but we don't film ourselves, so just talking clips. But I need to I was thinking it would be funny to animate the words or something, but we'll see. Maybe that'll be my 2023 goal for us, is to create some kind of TikTok platform. I feel like you know more about TikTok than I do, so I will let you be in charge of that. So maybe we will do a TikTok. Let's see, because there's so many news every 6 months. The US is talking about banning TikTok from here for some reason. But anyway, I know. Was there anything else I needed to say? I did email, social media. You can leave us some reviews and ratings on whatever platform you're listening to. The highest would be the best. Let us know how we're doing, how you're enjoying it. And yeah, so that's been us. Hope your 2022 was decent to you guys.
Okay? I wish you all the happiness, the luck, the contentment. And yeah, just enjoy the day, enjoy the new year. If you guys are already in the new year, if you're in a different time zone, if you're preparing for the new year, just enjoy yourself, okay, guys? And we will see you next time.
Right? Bye.
Bye.
I'm watching the phone ring. I'm feeling the same line.